Okay, welcome to my channel, Global Effect 1969. What I got for y'all today is this little bitty chainsaw right here. Little bitty chainsaw, that's crazy. This is the Bauer 20V cordless 5-inch pruning saw. It's just a little bitty one, man. Look. And I'll show you something that I know. I used it quite a bit, and I was like pushing this in to use it. When I was out there, I have another video where I did some work on it. But I didn't realize that in reality, all you gotta do is push down right here and pull the trigger. Push down, pull the trigger. And if you're left-handed, same thing. Push down, pull the trigger. I didn't know if it was right-handed and left-handed. When I was first using it, I thought when you push the button in, that one was to lock it like on most tools, and the other one was to unlock it. I didn't realize it was, it's a safety device, but I didn't realize that it was for left-handed and right-handed. So you don't have to worry about having it in the right hand and having I was going like this to cut all the time. I didn't realize I could just put my finger over like that, cut. So let me give you a close-up look at that right there. So you can see it's got the little guardrail right here. And I'll make like one little cut with it and then show you the inside where the chain is and everything right there. And then if you want, you can go watch the other video. Okay, like I said, it's got the little guard right there. Protect the blades, you don't gotta hit it or whatever, and you gotta throw it away, whatever. It brings a little Phillips screwdriver. You pull out this Phillips screwdriver here, and you can use that to tighten the chain. You twist it one way or another. It doesn't have an oil container, so just make sure the oil will change after every few cuts. Anyway, let me give you a close-up look so you can see that. But first, let me show you. It's the Bauer 20V Lithium-Ion 5-amp. You can get a bigger battery if you want for it. This is a pretty good little chainsaw, man. I mean, I did some cutting with it. Of course, same as always, push down, you can remove the battery. Just slide it right in. Snap back in. Make sure I don't lose this. Like I said, this is you stick it in there, and then you can tighten it, but put that back in there. You don't want to lose it. Always keep it in your where it goes. Let me go make one little cut with it. Then I'm gonna go ahead and come back, open this up, show you the inside of right there, where the chain is, in case you gotta clean up the little unit or whatever. That's pretty cool. Like I said, I didn't know at first when I was using it, it's left-handed and right-handed. I was just squeezing here and pushing with the other hand there. I didn't know you could do that. Let me take you out there and cut one little section right quick so you can see how it cuts, and then I got another video out there for it. Okay, out here I trimmed all this yesterday. And I made a video on it. This is actually a vine. I'm gonna cut it down right quick. Just one or two cuts here to show you, and then you can go watch my other video where I trimmed all this tree up, man. So check it out, man. Starting to leak liquid there pretty fast. That's crazy. I don't know if you can see that. Right here, look. Pretty cool little gimmick, man. Check it out. Let me go back over there. I'm gonna show you, explain the stuff to you on this, man. Go watch my other video. You'll see where I cut a bunch of that stuff there. I trimmed all this down, man. Okay, right here, I'm giving you a little bit close-up look right here. Like I said, right here, there's your safety guard. Trigger to push in and run it. Trigger to push in and run it from the other side. Your little screws hook right there. You can see right here, you can just pull it right out. Battery, like I said, push down, remove it. We'll remove the battery so I can show you this part right here. I don't want to accidentally mess myself up or anything like that. That's crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up too, because like I used it quite a bit. But I got the battery out, so safety first. Now I'm gonna show you how to open it up. To tighten it, is right there, you can tighten it. Okay, here we go. This is a little screw right here. The screwdriver brings with it. And right there's a Phillips. You can use a regular Phillips screwdriver. Bring it up close right there to you. And that's to tighten up the chain. If you want to tighten up the chain, with a regular screwdriver would be more better. I ain't gonna lie. This would be kind of hard to do it with this. Oops, right here on this side. Still be kind of hard to do that right there. When you do that, it tightens up the chain. And like I said, you can tighten up the chain right there. When you're not using it, put it away. Slide right in there, you get to put it away. But I'm gonna go ahead and besides, you know, dusting it off and everything right quick, you can clean it up, and I'll show you where the chain is at. Right here on the blade, it shows you how the chain faces, so you don't put the chain backwards. Anyway, the unit right here, here's how you open up pretty easy. Take the cover off, you just unscrew this right here. Comes off right there, see that? And you can clean it up if you want. I'm gonna clean up a little bit. This can just lift right up right there, see that? Now you can see it's kind of dirty in there. Clean that up. Okay, that screw I was telling you right here, when you screw that in, that's gonna push this in and out. That's what's gonna tighten this chain up. When you got the chain up, that screw down there, when you do that, when you screw it in and out, come off of there, man. It like, don't be, let me take it off right quick. Anyway, when you got this in there, it's got that little clip right there, and you got it on that clip there, and when you screw that screw, it's gonna either push this in or out. That's to make the chain tighter or loose. See? I mean, it's a pretty good little chainsaw, man. I like it. I was surprised with it. When my buddy was went to loan it to me, I was like, nah, I don't want to borrow that. That little bitty thing is gonna work, and it actually worked pretty good. I was surprised. You put the chain back on. All you do is hover the chain over it like that. See that? That's simple. Make sure you hook it up back there in the back. Right there. And then remember, clip on that little click there right there where you put it back together. It's already tightened up where it's got to go. And make sure you put the chain the right way. See, it shows you right here. The chain there is showing you the top part. You got to have the blade sticking like this. The little curve coming to the back right here in the top part. And see, it shows you the bottom of the chain. It's going to be the opposite. And that's how you know you got the chain on the right way right there. You just put this back on right there. Screw it back on. It's already all tightened up right there. Put it back on. Screw it down. Right there. Then you got your guard right here. Like I said, put the battery on. Then you're ready to use. If you're using like me, I'm right-handed, so I can just push that in right there. See that? If you're left-handed, push right in right there. Like I said, when I was first using it, I didn't know I was doing it like this to start it all the time. I was doing every single time I was doing like that to start it. Because I thought if I pushed in like this was a lock. Then I realized that this brushless Bauer 20V lithium little bitty chainsaw actually is left-handed and right-handed. So that's pretty cool, man. And make sure you put your chain guard back on so you don't get cut up or nothing when you're moving it around. Pretty good. Very good little chain unit. I actually cut quite a bit. I mean, you can watch my next video I got set up for this. And they recommend use at least a 5 amp power, 5 amp battery and higher up. They really don't recommend to use a lower amp. Like I said, there's your little screw if you want to tighten up the belt, the chain. You get that little screw there and you spin the the knob right there, the screw right there, and that'll pull out the guard further, or bring it in, whichever one you want. That's what you want to do. So I don't know too much about this kind of product, but I know that this one actually works pretty good, because I used it and I cut quite a bit. And you'll see on my next video, man, that I actually cut quite a bit with this thing, and it worked wonders. I was really surprised. Anyway, stay tuned. I got more videos coming up, and I got the one after this coming up where I did a lot of cutting with it, and that's without charging that battery. So that 5-amp battery lasts pretty long, man. That 20-volt 5-amp battery, that lasts pretty long, man. That was crazy. I was surprised. But like I said, the Bauer 20-volt lithium, little bitty chainsaw, man. That's crazy. Let me see if I can get that in there. Let me see if I can get you the view of the product right there, number. Okay, here's your close-up right there. You got the Bauer 20-volt DC 5-inch pruning saw. It's actually pretty good. Go watch my video after this one and you'll see I cut quite a bit with it. That battery's still running pretty strong there. Alright, here we go right there. See that? That's pretty nice, man. I like that. Like I said, when you go to use it, pull that out. You got your safety guard right here. It's a nice little saw. Like I said, I was amazed with it, man. I'm sure there might be some other ones that might be more expensive, cost more, work better, or work worse. But like I said, this one did a dang good job. If you go watch my other video, you'll see how much I cut with it. And it didn't give me no trouble, and it never broke. Ran the whole time. So I classify it as a good product. Nice. Okay, once again, like I said, very nice product. Later. Thank you for watching. There's that side. There's this side over here now. Pretty nice little saw there. I liked it. I don't know if I showed y'all. Try to get you a look on bottom end and everything. It's pretty nice. Alright. I'll leave y'all with showing you every single side of it. Alright, thank you for watching. Later.